And we knew for a fact that he loved us, and he always.
38-year-old Rochelle McIntosh breaks down in tears as she speaks about her relationship with her brother, 42-year-old Charles Bodie. Bodie's body was found in waters near Pelican Shores in Abaco around noon on July 3rd.
Like, we don't have anything to go on. Like, we just don't know.
The discovery of Bodie's body was never announced to the media. It's the second instance in as many weeks of police failing to report a drowning to members of the press. Last week, the Nassau Guardian reported a case of a man who drowned on June 11th in New Providence, and no press release was sent out. In this case, Bodie's sister explains why it's important for deaths like her brother's to be made public.
Somebody may have seen, or somebody may even have heard something, that kind of way. And I feel like it would give the family, some sort of hope that, okay, someone could come forward, someone knows something, rather than, being, thinking in your mind that, okay, maybe someone killed him and we don't know, or it may have been a case where something happened or whatever. But we just felt like that it was important for it to get out there.
I reached out to Grand Bahama Police Press Liaison Officer, ASP Stephen Roll, who is responsible for releasing information about what takes place on Abaco, for a press release on the Abaco drowning. Roll wasn't able to provide a full release, but he did confirm that an alleged drowning took place on July 3rd. However, no other details about Bodie's death are available. The family was notified on July 4th, but a video recorded at the site where the body was discovered and released by Abaconian community activist Kay Mills has raised suspicions about what exactly happened to him.
This is Front Street Marsh Harbour, and the reason I'm telling this story because the young man is dead and he can't help himself. You
live on the boat, you always go drinking, but you always come home and nothing like this, never happened. So me personally, in my mind, I'm just thinking like, this is just why this time's so different from the other times.
The 38-year-old described her brother as humble and funny. She says he lived in Abaco for the past 8 years and would regularly check in with family through their WhatsApp group.
He never fought a day in his life that I can remember, maybe in high school or whatever the case may be, but he never allowed anyone to, play around us. He said, your brother, let me know if anybody bother with y'all, your brother can make sure you're straight. One can play with y'all as long as I, alive or whatever the case may be.
McIntosh says her family still have to officially identify her brother's body. They are eager to receive the results of his autopsy. She says speaking out is important not just for her family, but other families who may feel like the death of their loved one isn't being prioritized by the authorities.
Someone, needs to come forward if they know something or if they heard something, just so we could get closure. And I guess everybody else was experiencing or going through the same thing who need answers. It could help somebody.
Reporting for the Guardian News Network, I'm Jared Higgs.